Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to The Ed Word. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing the breaking news that broke both yesterday and earlier today, both items, related to the upcoming DC film Superman Legacy, which as of yesterday is almost 2 years away. Yesterday it will mark it 2 years until the movie comes out, which is July 11th, 2025. And with that date, yesterday came the big bombshell that 3 other actors have joined the cast of Superman Legacy. In addition to the new people who will be playing Superman and Lois Lane, we now have actress Isabella Merced joining the cast as Hawkgirl. Edie, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name, it's Edi. Edie Gathegi joining the cast as Mr. Terrific, and Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, who is a member of the Green Lantern Corps. He's not the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern actually could apply to either Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan. Guy Gardner is just a member of the Green Lantern Corps. And also we have an actor whose casting was announced earlier today. Anthony Carrigan will be playing the character of Metamorpho, another hero that I know very little about, if anything at all. So all 4 of these actors are joining David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan, I think her name is, who are both playing Clark Kent, Superman, and Lois Lane. Now these 4 actors are joining those 2 in the cast of Superman Legacy. All of this has been confirmed by the master himself, James Gunn. This is very, very exciting. We have fresh new faces and new characters joining the DCU, as none of these characters have yet to make their debut. I am a little confused and curious as to how they're going to handle Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion playing Guy Gardner, since he already appeared in the DCU in the sequel/reboot excellent film, The Suicide Squad, temporarily as TDK, the Detachable Kid. His status was left relatively unknown. It looks like he was bleeding out, but we never got a confirmation if he lived or died during the opening scene of that movie. But considering how much blood was coming from his mouth, there's probably a good chance he didn't make it. So is that character probably won't cross paths with Guy Gardner. And if not, and if they do, it'll be a funny meta moment in the DCU. But what makes me curious about it is that James Gunn said they weren't going to have actors playing multiple roles, but maybe he's changed his mind because it's being played by his good friend and longtime collaborator Nathan Fillion. I don't know. I can only speculate. Personally, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm just excited with the additions of the cast and the characters that they're all playing. And what's really exciting is that hopefully we will someday see Aldis Hodge's Hawkman meet this girl's version of Hawkgirl. That would be a really interesting, fun match to see on the big screen someday. But again, only time will tell. Will any of these characters and their actors work alongside with the likes of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Zachary Levi's Shazam, or Jason Momoa's Aquaman? Only time will tell. But in the meantime, we know that they definitely will be making an appearance in Superman Legacy in about 2 years. I believe the script is still being written, if it hasn't been written already, and production is set to begin in January of 2024. We'll probably get more news and updates for this movie as 2024 goes along. But this is very exciting stuff. The news that dropped yesterday with the first 3 castings, and then earlier today with Anthony Carrigan playing Metamorpho, who I guess is a guy who can touch stuff and then kind of like turn into or absorb whatever he touches or something like that. I have no idea. I know nothing about Metamorpho. I know very little of Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific. I know their names, and I'm somewhat familiar with the Green Lantern Corps because of that god-awful Ryan Reynolds movie from years ago. And the excellent Justice League animated series had a lot of Green Lantern stuff that was pretty cool too. But I am very excited. I'm now really excited for this Superman Legacy movie. I honestly thought we were just going to be sticking to mostly Superman in this film. I had no idea it was going to become the ensemble movie that it is clearly becoming, with all of these casting announcements of all these actors playing these different characters. So that is very, very cool and really intriguing. And I really cannot wait to see what all these actors bring to their respective roles. And hopefully they all have a place moving forward in the DCU beyond the movie Superman Legacy. And whether or not any of them will interact with any of our current DC heroes, again, only time will tell and will remain to be seen. But in the meantime, we can look forward to seeing them all make their grand debut in Superman Legacy, which drops in theaters July 11th, 2025. So hopefully, as before the end of the year, we will get more casting announcements. Personally, I would love to know who, if anyone, if the character will appear at all, because there's been no confirmation yet, who, if anyone, will play Lex Luthor. Because it feels like it would be hard to have a Superman movie without his greatest enemy. So I feel like Lex Luthor has got to have a role in this somehow. Whether he'll be the main bad guy or not remains to be seen. But I do feel like there's a good possibility Lex Luthor will appear in this film. Hopefully that casting news and announcement isn't too far away for us. So fingers crossed that we'll learn more as time goes on. So I'm pretty excited about these casting announcements. Some of these actors I'm more familiar with than others, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring to their roles, and I hope you guys are just as pumped and excited about this as I am. What are your thoughts on these latest casting additions and announcements? Are you excited? Do you not really give a damn? Could you care less? Could you care a lot? Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Again, Superman flies into theaters July 11th of 2025, with pre-production obviously well underway. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.